Okay, so there's actually 7 laws that run the mind, okay? And we see laws wherever we go, laws of science. Now, what you just saw, the ancients, we can show you a video of the same thing. It's called The Story of the Golden Buddha. So you are born as a creative genius. The story of the Golden Buddha is pretty simple, that tells exactly the same story, because he's telling you that you are a genius. We've just proven that to you. You are a creative genius. That's the deal. So when you're born connected to all truth, all wisdom. What happens is, we're sent to school. This is the story of the Golden Buddha, and it's about this little village in Thailand. And what happens is they hear the Burmese are coming, and they have this larger than life Golden Buddha. Okay, let me do this. They have this larger than life Golden Buddha. And they know it's the only thing worth plundering, Arvid. And so they get the idea to cover it with cement and sticks and everything, and they do. And sure enough, the caissons roll in, and they say, oh, that's not worth plundering. But they stayed there for a couple of decades. And then finally, they're liberated. And one day, a young monk is out praying by this Golden Buddha, and the cement Buddha, a little piece of the cement falls off. And he sees the shiny thing, chips away a little bit. Oh, it's golden. He runs back to the monastery. The Buddha's golden, Buddha's golden. And they all come out and chip it away. And sure enough, it's the Golden Buddha. Now, what's the metaphor the ancients were trying to teach us? You were born perfect. You're golden inside. You were connected to all truth, all wisdom. You know what to do. Your default, Sabrina, is happy and empathetic. That's your default. You're only born with 2 fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. All other fears are meant to condition you. Some of them for good reason. Don't drink anything under the sink, right? Whatever. But the reality is, so what happens is, how do we become the cement Buddha? We go to school. It's what little boys do. It's what little girls do. So Asian kids dress. So black kids dress. So white kids do, and so on and so on, and follow all these rules for compliance. And before long, we forget that we were golden inside, and our identity is wrapped up in all these rules that are enforced, how, Paul? With fear. If you don't do this, something bad will happen, right? That's the way it is. And so what happens at some point in life, like what happened for me, it happened for Lori. It was on an emotional basis for us. With Davine, it was on a physical basis. Something happened for her. But the cement got cracked. And this is an opportunity to take the trip within, because what does the machine teach us? What does the schools, governments, and institutions teach us? If you get this, which is outside you, you'll be successful, you'll be happy, and you'll fit in. And it's not true. And we're chasing these things instead of looking where? The last place any of us would, inside, which Amber already taught us what? That's where the creative genius actually is. And the creative genius turned loose on your heart's desire changes everything. We all know that with science, there's laws in chemistry, aerodynamics, physics. And if you disobey those laws within an experiment, you're going to have a little bit of a disaster or a problem. Most people know more about their cell phones than their brain. The brain runs just like physics or chemistry on 7 simple laws. And the average person, and I know you're going to say, I don't, right? The average person picks this up 97 times a day and receives over 6,000 impressions a day of how you should live your life, between commercials and the narrative of the algorithm that's picked up what your patterns are. 97 times, right? But don't know anything about
the biggest thing that I've gotten out of MKE is that all the answers that I need are inside of me. That helped me so much. And so when I'm pondering over that, I'm just wanting a little bit of more information about that, because there's also, I feel like my confidence has increased, but there's also that part of me that feels like am I making it easier for myself? Because I'm definitely someone who wants to be persistent in all things, but I'm finding that I know what I want and I'm wanting to go in that direction. But I just want to, I guess, even though I don't want to ask, because then I feel like I'm going to get influence. So can you help me with that about the earnest desire, you assert your claim, and you must take possession of? It's almost like that's the key to doors
Yeah.
opening.
Yeah. So this is sort of what when I was talking with Ray and kind of, asking him some questions to
Yeah.
try to understand.
Mhm.
This is so important. The earnest desire needs to be in line with your core motive. That's the key thing. Because if it isn't, then we just won't do it. What whites will do is they will continue to get ready to get ready. They'll just
Mhm.
everything will have to be perfect before they do anything. And we all know that there's never a perfect time to do anything, or it's always the perfect time to do something. Now, in my life, it's always the perfect time, but it wasn't
Mhm.
always that way. So the earnest desire means it's in line with your heart, your core motive,
My core motive.
which is white, which is peace. Okay.
Yes, very much.
Okay. So this is so important because I know you've been such a great member in the Master Key experience, and I know you want to share it with other people, right? That's like
I
one of the
do.
things. Well, that's because you get the Emerson thing. The more you give that opportunity for people to find peace, the more peace will come to you. Understand that the lamp is in you. Okay. The lamp is in you.
So much what Kelly shared.
Well, why don't you get on it?
Everybody can see it. Kelly's a red personality, and I have experienced a lot of red females in my life that have red personality that have struggled with this. She says, I recently realized that as a child, I was punished whenever my red traits came out because ladies don't act that way. I get to finally embrace it. And what a gift.
Yeah.
So if you haven't taken the color code, anybody, let me know and I'll give you you can take the free test. You don't need oh, red, yellow. Wow.
Red,
Yeah.
yellow is awesome. Natural born
That's such a
networkers.
great combo.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
it. It
Yeah,
is.
and boy, is she having fun on social media.